Guys, I'm very young. I finished my Matric in 2018. 2018, I was doing my Matric. I passed my Matric. Of course, I didn't pass with flying colors. I was never a genius. But I passed it. I passed all the subjects. So, during our time, I remember, there was no one to advise us and tell us the brutal, honest truth about life. Life after Matric. Life after high school. Life after school. The popular narrative was, good luck on your Matric, you have to pass with distinction so you can go to varsity. That was the popular advice. And many of us took that advice only to realize, nah man, this is not the only advice you can get. So as a YouTuber, as a young man, I feel like I have a responsibility to also shed more light on many advices that people are not given, since I have a platform. To everyone who's in Matric, or maybe parents who have a child in Matric, please show them this video, because this video is made for them. And also you as parents, there's many things you can learn from what I'm about to talk about. Firstly, of course, good luck to all the Matrics who are writing 2024 Matric in South Africa. You're gonna need your Matric certificate. You're gonna need your pride that you finish school, you have a Matric. But one thing I don't want you to believe is that it's a must for you to go to varsity, to go to college. Trust me, it's not a must. If you want to, yeah, you can go. If maybe your family forcefully want to take you there, you can go. If maybe you applied and as fast you got into varsity, it's fine, you can go. But it's not a must. I don't want you to feel like you're a loser because you didn't go to varsity. I don't want you to feel like you didn't make it in life because you didn't go to varsity. Many of you, a gap year would do you better than you directly going to varsity after you finish Matric. A gap year will do you better. You'll have more time to think about what actually you really want to study. You'll have more time to actually think about, maybe you don't need to study. Maybe you need to follow that idea you had. You want to open a business. You want to help out in a family business. Maybe you want to focus on your talent. You want to nurture your talent. A gap year will do better for you to clarify your mind, to have clarity as to what it is you really want. Because, trust me, many of us, we went directly to college after finishing high school. We did useless courses that today are not even benefiting us because we were in a rush, because maybe varsity looks cool. Hey, if you didn't go to varsity, you're a nobody, you're a failure. We were told that, but I don't want you to believe it because it's a lie. You are not a failure if you didn't go to varsity. There's plenty of people who didn't go to varsity and they are making it in life. Not just making it by themselves. Some are even employed. You know why? Because they have the skills. You know why? Because they didn't choose to go to varsity, some of them. They chose to go to TVET colleges where they will learn skills. Sometimes you don't need to learn theories in varsity. Sometimes you just need to go to a smaller school where you can learn skills of whatever career choice you decide to go into. Don't be misled by these economics. What are these commerce courses? There's plenty of commerce courses: business management, strategic business, marketing management, business administration, business accounting, all of those things. It's gonna be many options like that for you. Don't be misled and take those courses in commerce, because those courses won't give you any skill. They will only give you they will only bombard you with theory, and you'll graduate in your varsity or your college with just theory and a certificate, and you don't have the skills. So sometimes you know what you can do, just to change the narrative, just to break the curses. Sometimes you don't need to go to varsity. Sometimes you can take all that time, all the energy that you had to go to varsity with, and just go. Maybe you want to be an engineer, you want to build cars. Just go every morning Just go volunteer to any garage in your hood. Uhlale nabo mechanic. Ask them out. What are these products for? How do you fix a car? And learn the skills in real life. And learn how to do the car in real life, how to fix a car. Go mashonisa. While other go mechanic. While others are going to school, you are waking up, going to a mechanic. You are volunteering. You are helping out. You know how to scale the oil. You know everything. Uyazi ipanela zakhona sisebenza kanjani. You can do that. Sometimes it's good to volunteer, just for you to also learn the business. Just go to any business. Can be a small business, a big business. Volunteer to help out. Actually, it's not like you need the money anyway. Your parents were willing to spend money for you to go to varsity. Tell them to keep that money. You are gonna take all that time and energy to volunteer to go in a real business and learn business directly straight like this in front of you. That's where the concept of having a mentor comes from. You choose to submit under a leadership of a boss of a company, under a leadership of a manager of a company, under a leadership of someone who can teach you something. Or maybe just open a smaller business. Can be a takey wash, a sneaker wash shop in the hood. Can be all the money your parents were willing to take you to varsity with. Maybe you didn't get NSFAS. They can invest in your dream. They can open a tuck shop for you. You see now there's a big opportunity for tuck shops to be open. You can be the one to open the tuck shop. With all that money your parents were willing to take you to college with, they can invest it in you opening a tuck shop. You can open a quarter shop nyana or buy some chips. You can also do that. You can go directly from high school into business and learn business directly from real life than learning the theory part of business in varsity or college. So I'm speaking about people who don't have aspirations to go to varsity. This is my advice to you, because not many people really want to be in varsity. Many were just forced. Many were just like, oh, you're fine, NSFAS tatile, I might as well. So if you are on NSFAS on next and you don't really want to go to school, a gap year will be fine. And during the gap year, do all of these things I'm telling you about. You'll have more experience. You'll have more to show. After Lababa graduate, after 3 years, after 4 years, after 5 years, you'll be already in the market. You're working. You'll be already working for someone or working for yourself. Maba graduate. When the companies say they want experience and they don't have experience, they only have qualifications, you will have the experience and the skills. Your resume, your CV won't have qualifications, but it will have the experience, and they will take you with experience than the one with qualifications. So this is not to discourage everyone who wants to go to varsity. Of course, you can go to varsity. Shout out to NSFAS for helping out. Shout out to the parents who are willing to take the kids to varsity. So make sure you don't choose a course and you gamma skill will just give you theory. It's a bad course. It won't benefit you in any way. I'm speaking from experience and not just my own personal experience. Many around me, many I've went to school with, doing jobs that don't even resemble what they went to school for. So you must be aware of that reality, and you must also be aware of the reality that there is no jobs out here. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get a job. Nobody owes you a job. Just because you graduated Matric and then you think you are someone. No, you are just joining the unemployment rate. You have to start from the bottom. You are competing with people who were already looking for jobs for the past 2 years, and you're just coming in fresh. So you are joining the pack. You must be aware of that reality. But hi, make sure you pass Matric with flying colors. Make sure you study and pass, because that will be the basic minimum degree any company will require. Anyone will require your Matric certificate. If you don't have that, then maybe you need to go to TVET and get some skills. You'll still be competitive, but you need to pass your Matric. Good luck.